Here comes the field for tonight's fifth race. First half of the twin try, 3,300 plus in the carryover. Field of 10 one-overs. Butler, owned by driver Willard Miller and Alan Besco. 2 is I'm for Delane, owned by Tom Clellan and R.L. Harrison with David Miller. 3 is Chester E., owned and driven by Terry Van Roden. 4, MISCUE, owned by Richard and Joyce McClellan. Dave Rankin will be aboard. 5 is Carry the Ribs, owned by Tom Gregory and Ted Gregory. Tim Hackett in the bike. 6, Solar Mine, owned by James Dawson with Mike Walker. 7, CSI, Dan the Man, owned by the CSI Farm, Frank Todd Jr. 8 is Emma Heather, owned by Robert Lee and Mary Harriott with Jim Daly. 9, Rowdy Scene, owned by Audrey Morrison with David Hawk. 10 is Liliad, owned by Gail and Peter McCann, and Mary Apking. Del S. Miller will be in the sulky. That's the field for the fifth. Post time in 6 minutes. Field for tonight's fifth race at the gate and moving through the turn. Field is now in motion. And there they go. They're off and trotting. The 2, I'm for Delane, was off stride before the start. Far outside, going right to lead is Rowdy Scene. Here comes Overs Butler in the second. Trotting up on the outside, third, MISCUE. To the far turn, Chester E. is fourth. Here comes CSI, Dan the Man on the move from fifth. Solar Mine trots away in there, sixth. Midway on the turn, Liliad is seventh. 3 more lengths to Carry the Ribs. After that, Emma Heather far back to the 2. I'm for Delane, and they're at the opening quarter in 29 and 4. Trotters in parade. Past the stands, MISCUE. Here comes CSI. Dan the Man moving up on the outside, second. Along the rail, Rowdy Scene, the early trot setter, is third. Overs Butler, watching the speed duel in progress, fourth. Around the clubhouse turn, Chester E. After that, it's Solar Mine. Liliad can't go on. She's got nothing right now as they hit the half-mile pole. Emma Heather is up on the outside. Carry the Ribs is ninth in his spare time. And at the end, it's I'm for Delane, and they're at the half-mile pole in 1 minute and 2/5. They're out of the turn and down the backstretch. MISCUE is there by 3. CSI, Dan the Man, not done yet, is floating out there in second. Along the rail, Rowdy Scene third. Chestery on the outside, fourth. Coming on between horses, Overs Butler to fifth. Solar Mine, Liliad's got some work to do. Emma Heather toward the rail, Carry the Ribs, 10th on the outside. I'm for Delane, moving by 3/4 in 1:31. Moving around the far turn, MISCUE by 2.5. CSI, Dan the Man picks up the chase second. Overs Butler is along the rail. Chester E. holding sway in the center. Solar Mine on the far outside. They're into the stretch. MISCUE for the Trot King. Dave Rankin leads the way. CSI, Dan the Man is now closing up the pylons. Battle is going to be for third. It's MISCUE. CSI, Dan the Man, 80 to 1 shot. Solar Mine will finish third. In the winner's circle is MISCUE, 3-year-old bay filly by Lucky Elmhurst out of Mistake, owned by Richard and Joyce McClellan of Zanesville, driven and trained by Dave Rankin. Covering the mile here in 2:02 and 2 to establish a lifetime best for MISCUE, the winner. Post time in 12 minutes at 9:09. Scratch number 1 out of the 6th race. Scratch the 1 out of the 6th. Exacta 79.40. First half of the twin try, 3:27.20.